Welcome back to the original box set Shadowrun podcast. Time is running out, and Sunny knows it. The window of opportunity to catch those responsible for the arsons is closing faster by the hour. Zoe is working double time to get Sunny into the Fukushima arcology, where Zufar al Tahir made his home. She has to get in there to find out where the man is really going and catch him before he can leave. She hires Zoe and Odysseus to assist her. Will our three sleep-deprived runners find what they're looking for? Our GM is Max. Zoe is played by Sarah, Odysseus is played by John, and Sunny Day is played by Cassie. We hope you enjoy listening.
We're going to start off with just a couple of bits of background to let you know, John. You can't discuss whether or not you were successful in getting to Jessica and what happened afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure what happened afterwards isn't something that you really want to talk about openly with anyone, especially considering that the person you're about to go work with hangs out with...
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You probably don't want information to get back around to him.
Hangs out with
Lucky.
Nick. Yeah.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for continuity reasons, he's not going to mention anything he's been doing lately.
Okay.
As far as that goes, or what's happened. Sarah, you have been busting your ass making IDs, in your spare time, and this is you're also checking videos out and whatnot. You're scanning through videos. I'm pretty sure your character's not an incredible workaholic that you constantly work all the time. So we're going to assume that you've taken downtime and you've still gone through those videos. So when that comes up, because it's going to be a question, have you got through those videos and you can make something up like, I downloaded a lot. It's taking time. You can lie. You can tell the truth. But whatever it is, that information is not discussed because you haven't finished it. And so that's what we're going to use as our continuity breaks or our levers.
Okay.
Yep. You are in a new apartment.
Okay.
That's important. So, if that kind of thing is worked out. Because think about it. Moving from one apartment to another isn't like, we do it in a day. It takes time.
I mean, you can move all this shit over in a day.
But then there's unpacking.
Organizing.
And then ordering.
Realizing you can't fit all the stuff you need to fit into the apartment, and then you have to make something up. Like make bookshelves out of wooden crates.
Yep.
So
didn't really have a lot beforehand, I wouldn't think, because she kept it minimal. But I think with the new stuff, it's more assembling the new furniture that would take up a lot of time, other than, watching videos and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. And you also had a distraction coming around once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! My husband.
So this is at a point where you were watching videos and doing that stuff and sorting through the files when she suddenly goes, hey, I got an emergency. I need you to get on this. I need you to get on it right now. And you're like, fuck, I can't do this shit anymore because this is going to take all my focus. And then she dumps, did you fax it over? How did you get it to her?
Yeah, I would have faxed it over. I'm sure that they have a scanning service where it just does an auto scan through really fast.
She took a picture with her phone.
No, there's 2 folders full of information, so...
About Fukushima employees from over
maybe,
10 years ago, 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
And not just 1 or 2 employees, dozens. Their ID numbers, their social security numbers, pictures of them, just as long, so tons and tons of raw data. But you have to pick through it all and find, okay, well, here's this guy, here's some information on him, he went to school there. So it's a lot of digging and picking to put the IDs together.
Yeah.
That's why you got 12 dice to it.
Yeah, all the information is there for you to use.
All you got to do is pull out a picture and put in Sonny's picture, pull out your picture, and whoever's picture needs to go in there.
Yeah.
And you can also probably even write a program that once it's set up you feed all the data into a pre-set program and it hits the go button and it just starts writing it all up. And then you just got to send off the information to the right databases. Oh, I'm shit. I need to change the picture. Bam. Done. Taken care of. So I imagine that's all part of your, the work process, the workflow that you do. Program writing to make the IDs appear good.
So I totally forgot about the 12 extra dice. So you would have had it in like probably 16 hours of 4.
Nice. Okay.
I'm bad at math.
I can have math.
I can have math now, thanks, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
So do we need her to make more than one? I guess in order to make this a little bit of an adventure, I would need 3.
Okay, so then let's pick up from there.
I know. So maybe Sunny can go in and kind of scope out the place and see what she might need to do and have and stuff. And then she realizes something that she can't do it by herself or something. I don't know.
No, that sounds fine. I mean, you already know Terrence can't go with you.
Yeah.
That's a head of thing.
Yeah.
So you're intending to go there and do some snooping around by yourself. Okay.
Yeah. Because you said there was housekeepers and that stuff, right? So they gotta go somewhere sometime or go to sleep or something.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how arcologies work. If it's just Starship Enterprise.
It is.
And you don't know when it's daytime or nighttime. The
That's
clock
very
tells
true.
you.
That's exactly how it happens.
Well, that's so weird. Okay. I got it.
All right. So we're going to say that you have taken, so that night you got home, you rested, you get up the next day, you do some normal activities. So she pops up around 4-ish and says, I'm done. I finished it.
Okay. So then I would go pick it up.
Do you tell her to come by your apartment or do you meet her somewhere?
I don't think I would mind her coming by the apartment.
Okay.
I would have to let her know, like, where the new place is so she can come and check it out.
Sounds good.
We will fast forward through that part, say that you've picked it up, and we're not going to go through the role-playing aspect of, this is my new place.
Yeah.
Because we want to get to the arcology.
Very nice, yeah.
Did Sunny bring anything for Kat?
Probably not.
You can meet, oh my god, you can actually meet Kat.
Oh,
shit, we actually would have to roleplay.
Yeah,
that,
we would. Okay, well.
So you can't, no, she can't meet you at the apartment because it's still covered in boxes or some ridiculous reason like that. Mainly because I don't want to, that's a lot of character growth right there that we're about to just chuck out the window. I don't want to do that. That's...
Yeah, that's not, so yeah, let's meet somewhere, a soy bucks and have a coffee, catch up.
Because we're girlfriends, right?
Yeah, I guess we're turning into that, so.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell her about the new apartment.
Cool.
And, like, all the stuff. Where it is. You ever happen to be in the neighborhood?
Nice. Which part of downtown is she in regards to where my office is?
She is in, did we ever give the building a name?
No.
Alright, let's do that real quick, and you should write this down. You're in one of the Duskin Towers. Duskin is a banker.
Like, D-U-S-T-K-I-N?
D-U-S-K-I-N.
Am I saying it right?
I don't know.
Duskin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you describe it as being the purple building because there are 2 colors to the Duskin buildings. There is one that illuminates at night being purple, and the other one illuminates being a slight greenish yellow. So it's purple and green.
I like the purple.
Wait, no, it's purple and orange, isn't it? Those are the 2. Yeah, it's purple and orange. So there's a purple building and an orange building.
Okay. So, not too close, not too far.
How many blocks?
How many blocks?
Yeah, between her office and mine. My office.
Your home office.
2d6.
You want me to roll or you want to roll?
You can roll.
Okay. 8.
8 blocks away.
And if these are Manhattan blocks, that's quite a distance.
And she's on the first floor of the building. She's on the 0th floor of the building.
Yeah, I'm on the -1 floor of the building.
And the Duskin building probably goes up at least 30 floors. So, it's 46 to determine what floor you're on.
46?
Yeah, because the top 6 floors are penthouses and high lifestyle kind of people.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's my favorite number, 13.
You're on the 13th floor
Nice.
of the purple Duskin building.
I don't think skyscrapers have 13 floors.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
hotels.
only certain countries that don't.
Yeah.
United States does, I believe.
Yep. So, you meet for soy bucks,
Mhm.
you exchange information.
Yes.
She gives you the ID. What phone do you want to tag it onto? Do you want to grab a new phone?
That would probably be the best choice.
$100 for a new Metalink, $500 for a Sony Emperor.
I'll do the Emperor.
Okay.
Because that's something I can just recycle to a new ID if ever I needed it.
Okay,
right?
so you get her to link the two of them up.
Yes.
She could probably buy enough successes to make that happen. It'll just take her a few minutes while you guys sit and drink coffee. You need to do a computer plus logic roll. I need you to get, because it's a device rating 2, it's a level 4, we'll say that is 3 successes. 3 successes to link the two up successfully and not damage the ID while doing so.
4 successes.
Excellent. So that takes you probably about 30 minutes while sitting in a soy box to attach the ID to the phone. Because it's a doctor, you're putting on there that she has a practicing medicine license. So I'm assuming that it also has a level 4 doctor's ID attached to it as well. You then incorporate into this phone which sin, Sonny?
What are you trying to do?
Your sin, which sin?
I don't know.
We need to figure that out.
Okay, what do I do?
You give it a name.
Oh, I need a name?
Yes.
Oh, I have a name here. Hannah Johnston.
Hannah Johnston. Okay, so the phone is under the sin Hannah Johnston, but it now says it's a Fukushima employee. It's a level 4 ID for Fukushima with a level 4 doctor's identification, which of course she's already a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it incorporates a Fukushima ID into her sin on this phone.
Okay.
So as soon as you use this phone, it says, I work for Fukushima.
Gotcha.
That's it. And it opens doorways.
Multipass.
Multipass. So you girls say your goodbyes, and then in that afternoon, I'm assuming you'd go by the arcology.
Check it out. Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna do some investigating.
Okay. So you arrive at Fukushima. There's an entry desk near the front, like a kiosk, where there sits an overweight, middle-aged security guard. There are cameras. As soon as you walk in, it sits there and says, Welcome, Dr. Johnston. Immediately identifying you and speaking to you in English as well as Japanese.
Okay.
You speak Japanese, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so... I mean, I'm rusty. It's not perfect, that's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I can figure out what you're saying about me.
The arcology itself is a collection of several towers that have a low-slung fortification that runs around the 3x4 block basis that makes up the bottom of it. Most of the buildings in it don't go more than 20 floors high or so. And you personally have heard, most arcologies have several underground floors as well. Mm. There are 3 possible entranceways.
Okay.
There's like the commercial entranceway where people come in to do shopping and stuff like that. There is a business entranceway where people come in when they're coming to work. And then the final one's going to be like the executive entrance, which would be probably off-put, subdued, and hard to access from street level.
What about like a
stairs or something?
What about like a residential access? Is that where would that be?
Yeah, that would also be
the commercial.
The commercial one.
Okay.
Because then you'd have to walk through and buy all the stores.
Right.
And that's what they want you to do.
Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Yeah.
Should we went through that one?
Yeah, I'm going to go through that one.
The doorway will still greet you,
Okay.
Dr. Johnston.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're walking along, you see a candy shop. You see an overweight middle-aged security guard kind of walking up and down the halls, the mall section as you're going. You see a drugstore. It's a Fukushima drugstore. You see Fukushima first aid kind of like station right there by the front door where, you can go and get like
a Band-Aid?
Band-Aids and stuff like that, as well as get checked out. Fukushima is big onto medical. Like if you walked into a Horizon Arcology, you're walking into a hospital. Right off the bat. That's the big thing, is hospitals and taking care of people because they concern for the health of people.
Yeah.
But that's the general gist of the mall. There are fountains and bushes and all sorts of stuff. So bam, you're in a mall, people wandering around.
Okay. I have the address, so I'm gonna make my way there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way there. Ish.
So, do you have any knowledge of arcologies?
No.
Then you need to make a perception check to navigate the building. Luckily, they have two general options. You get on your device, you get onto the internet, and you hook up to the host, and then you get directions that way, where you find the kiosk, and you read where you need to go. At least 2 successes.
Yes. I got
All right.
3. Oh, no, 4.
4 successes?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you pull your phone up and start sorting through it, trying to figure out how things are going to work. You find a kiosk, you look at the map, you just get an idea where the elevators are at. You also notice all the other locations of elevators that go up as his residence is up. Bam. Good to go.
Okay. So yeah, I will make my way casually towards the elevator that I think is closest to where his residence is, and go up to that floor.
Right. His residence is on the 14th floor, and you get into the elevator, and you see that the normal residents go up to level 10, and then it's locked down. Anything above that, you can get up to floor 10, but his residence is on floor 14. So unless you ID that she made for you can get you on that floor, you're pretty much going to have to find a way from floor 10 to
I'll
floor
try
14. It denies you.
Yeah.
It just says no. I mean, it could be a problem with the ID.
Then I'll go to the 10th floor, I guess.
Okay.
And look for stairs.
All right, yeah, you find emergency fire escape stairs.
Okay, then I'm going to use the stairs.
As you walk up to open the door, the stairwell, your ID clicks on, and the stairwell door will open for you.
Okay.
So you can tell that it's recognizing your badge.
Yeah.
The ID and the phone.
Right.
So you walk up 4 flights of stairs. You know, you're not inhibited. There's no doorway or something, because on a fire escape that would be terrible.
Yeah, that's
it's
not
burning
not
building.
great.
Hang on, let me check my ID as we go down.
Yeah.
You get up to the 14th floor. You swipe your ID. It won't open.
Okay, so I will call Zoe.
And you use which phone?
The one that I have right now in my hand.
All right. An unidentified number is calling you. Which you think you've seen. It's, oh yeah, that's the one you just got finished dealing with.
Right.
So you're back at your apartment.
I guess I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Hola. Who this?
She's gonna look at the phone for a second and make sure that she dialed the right number. Zoe?
Yeah.
This completely threw me off. I need your help. I need to get onto the 14th floor of the arcology for Fukushima, and I can't get the door open.
Oh, okay.
It's denying my stuff. What do you need to do? Or what do you need from me?
Oh, good lord. Oh my god. So, out of character. First question, how far away is this building?
It's also in downtown.
Yeah.
Okay. So I should be able to hack without too much interference, but that's going to be a huge host. Probably.
Are there windows on the doors?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can look in. There's a hall. It's nicely decorated. Some potted plants in there. You can see some other doors. You look down the way. You see some people walking about. Looks like an open courtyard area. The track on it.
Okay. Is anybody coming close to the door?
10. No.
Oh.
No, nobody's coming close to the door.
Okay.
I mean, it might actually be really hard for me to hack their security to get just a maglock open. And it might not even be on their grid. It might be like just one of, by itself, like manual maglock, if that makes any sense.
So, or it could just be a regular electronic lock, be like a finger pad or keypad or something. And we're going to say that it's an ID scan pad. That is all it's going to do is scan an ID. So you need an ID that's going to fake the system to be an executive.
Right.
It's out of games. It's out of game.
Okay.
If you were standing right next to it, it would be a lot easier because you have less noise to deal with.
Okay.
And you could do that because once you walk in, if you had a Fukushima ID that accepted you into the system, you are inside the host. You don't have to break into the host at that point in time. You've already slid past the front door because they see you as an ally. But once you start laying down marks secretly while you're in the inside and doing shit and fucking with the host, there's a whole different story. But from the outside, trying to break on the door of an arcology is going to be incredibly hard.
Okay, so I would have to go into the actual building with her.
That's going to be the easiest opportunity for you. You don't have to. I'm just telling you the easiest way is to be standing right next to the door so that distance interference doesn't have an effect on you when you try to bust that lock.
Right, okay. I'm going to tell her that option.
Well, is there another option? Because I need to get in there, like, right now. Time is a precious commodity, so what can we do?
The other option would be me putting marks down and cracking it.
Is anybody coming by yet?
You're gonna wait. You can wait till somebody comes by. I mean, like, I'll roll again just for the at this moment scenario.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's gotta be over a 13. Like that. Is that a 15?
It's 14.
14. Yes, so at this point in time, 2 people are walking by.
Alright, I'm gonna knock on the door and get their attention.
Okay. So she's gonna use...
Like, she's like, hang on a sec, so. So,
okay.
dang, dang, dang.
Alright,
Yeah. What?
Elf, female, child.
Oh my goodness.
So, as you're sitting there looking through, you see this little elven girl. She comes walking up to the door. And by child, we're talking like, be below teenager.
Okay.
So like...
So a child.
Like 8, 9 years old. Big, that big, because she's elf. And she has exceptionally large ears.
Okay. So, yeah. Hi there, sweetie. My key is not working, and I'm on the phone with security, but they're taking forever. Can I just get in?
Alright, you're gonna manipulate the
in?
child.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna manipulate the child to let me in.
You are so wrong.
Yes. Let the darkness flow through you.
I mean, she's not, like, killing the child after she lets it in. That's just...
Throw it down the stairs.
Yeah, that's terrifying. No. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I see
5,
a lot of successes.
6. 6 successes.
Alright, the child gets a composure, judge intent roll. We'll give her a charisma of 4, because she's a child.
And she's adorable. But I don't know if...
And a willpower of 2.
Okay.
So it gives her 6 dice to play with.
Okay.
And only 1 success. Alright, she opens the door, willy-nilly.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sits there and says, "You're pretty."
Well, so are you.
And she smiles and laughs. And she goes, "Have you seen my puppy?"
No, I haven't. What does he look like?
And she kind of does her hands like this, and a little dog appears magically in front of her.
Wow.
And she's like, "My puppy." And so she's really excited about it. He does tricks too. Roll over, and the little dog rolls over. You see this 8, 9-year-old elven child just summon a spirit in front of you and start commanding it.
That is a really nice puppy.
The door to the fire escape closes. You're now standing at an executive level of an arcology.
It's like, well, you take good care of that puppy because later on it'll take good care of you.
She smiles.
Have a nice day.
Okay.
And then I'll walk by. It's like, never mind, Zoe, I got it.
Okay, bye. Let me know if you need anything else. Bye.
I was very fortunate to roll
gosh.
too.
Yeah.
You're now in a small labyrinth of halls connected to front doors of houses. The rooms, the building sections here are large enough to be vaulted ceiling houses everywhere. The center courtyard area you see is actually got a running track, a fountain, a variety of really interesting things. You see there are gyms, some shopping malls, like little stores here and there, plants. It's like a little city as you've been wandering around heading toward...
I'm writing stuff down.
I'm looking for his name.
Oh, Al Tahir.
As you're heading toward Al Tahir's apartment. You arrive at the entrance to Al Tahir's apartment. All of them are sunken in, so there's like a little alcove area by the door. Double doors sitting at the front. There is a fingerprint and biometric read for the front door. And there's 2 potted plants on either side. There's a camera that watches the front door.
Okay.
So that's like the logistics in front.
Okay. And these apartments, they only have one door in and one door out kind of thing? Oh, wow. Okay. And no windows?
They probably have windows.
Maybe on the far side?
Yeah, of the building.
Yeah.
And you're on the 14th floor.
Yeah. I'm gonna make a layout in my head of the area.
Mm-hmm.
And while she's doing that, she's trying to think of ways to have whoever might be home let her in to take a look at stuff. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. My brain's not working.
Okay, well, if you want to find out if there's somebody inside of a house,
you just knock on the door.
Knock on the door.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of, like, the reason why I would be knocking on the door. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Well, you want to know if there's somebody in there?
Yeah.
I mean, if there's somebody in there, then you could probably just tell them that you have a package for them.
Ding dong dash. Just knock on the door and then run away.
You know, the package idea does sound good, and you said there were shops up here?
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of currency they take.
Probably Fukushima bills of some type. They might have an internal currency.
Yeah.
So you whatever you buy might be jacked up in price if you pay new yen for.
Mm.
But I mean, is it worth it to get into the house?
Maybe, yeah. We're gonna do this. Alright, so I'm gonna look for something that is... See, he's a doctor. Do I know what kind of doctor he is?
We'll say he's an oncologist.
Okay. So maybe I'll find some, like, a medical book or something and put it in, like an Amazon box.
Uh-huh.
And, go up to the door, I guess.
Alright, so you spend a few minutes wrapping the box, making it look good, getting it labeled.
Yeah, I just tell somebody else to do it.
So yeah, it costs you about 50 yen in total to get this box with the book in it all set up.
Okay.
So you go up, you ring the doorbell, and nobody answers.
I'll ring the doorbell again?
Yep.
I'll knock?
You knock, you ring the doorbell, a couple minutes pass, no one answers.
I guess no one's home. I'll check the door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
Yes. I mean, that's a good call,
you never
right?
know
You're
if something...
standing there with a box, so you just reach up and you grab a hold of it and check to kind of see if you want to toss the box in. And the camera's watching what you do, and so now you're standing there with the...
Well, I guess I won't be going in there. But I've got the area mapped out in my head, so I'm going to need somebody to help me break into this place.
Okay.
Because I can't do it. I don't got the skills.
You got this far on your good looks.
I know. I just talk to people good. When no people are around, I'm pretty much useless.
So are you going to leave the box here, like as if you're being a delivery person? Because there's a camera watching you.
Yeah, of course. You got to stay in character.
So you take your phone, you do like this a bunch, and then you set the box down and walk away?
Yep.
Okay. You have con, right?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a con roll.
Okay.
Use your charisma. Because people will watch the footage.
I can buy 3 successes, so I'm going to do that.
Okay, done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was halfway decent explorations. She's going to go by the elevator to see if she can get in the elevator.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll open up for you.
Okay.
And you can push the button to go down to the first floor.
Then that's what I'll do.
Okay.
And then I need to call people to help me get into this place.
All right. Who are you calling first?
Zoe. You always call Odysseus last. That's the rules.
Poor Odysseus.
Maybe half an hour later, I'm calling Zoe again. Once I'm out of the building, probably.
Of course.
And on my normal phone.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
I'll be in the shower. I have soap in my eyes. Hello? You hear water, like, spraying in the background.
Zoe, is it raining in your apartment?
Nope, taking a shower, what's up?
Oh, well I need your help. I need more help.
You hear counterwalling sound in the background.
Like that kind of count. Oh, that poor cat.
Does Cat think I'm
drowning?
drowning?
Yeah. That's what Motley does.
Please don't drown. I need tuna. I just, every time I take a shower, I get bombarded by little emojis going, like the little death sign, the water emoji,
That's funny.
tuna emoji.
That's funny right there. Oh man. So I need to break into a house and find some information on where this guy is. And I got all the way up to the floor that he's on, but nobody was home, so I couldn't get into the house the traditional way.
Okay.
So, will you need to make more IDs so you can get yourself in, or how is this gonna work?
Would probably, like, if I needed to physically be there, yeah, I would need to make myself an ID.
No, you can take the ID you gave her, pull it off, put it on something you currently have, modify it so it can get into that floor without a problem. Because you can get into the floor without a problem, but unless you're Al Tahir, you're not going to get into that apartment. Or if you don't have permission from Al Tahir, you're not going to get in that apartment. But she could modify the Fukushima one that allows you to get in. But if she modifies it and puts it on a device that she has access to, so if she takes that phone from you, uses your identification, the Dr. Johnston, with her deck, she can then jump into their system and start doing shit.
Okay.
All she has to do is...
what I'm asking, like, to get into the building.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, somebody with the ID would be opening the door for the other person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, no, not everybody has to have an ID.
That's correct.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Sounds good. I mean, I assume that the arcology would allow visitors in, right?
Exactly. Because that would be a nightmare.
Be like, lockdown 24/7.
They would do that. I mean, lockdowns do happen, but
Yeah.
unless they're on a security watch for something's happened, I don't see a reason for them to lock their doors.
Okay. Alright, well then that sounds good.
Okay. So to give her current ID, I guess better permissions, like more permissions,
Uh-huh.
so she could actually get into that floor, then give it to myself, then start logging into their systems.
Well, you don't have to give it to yourself. You can just use her ID, her device, and modify her.
Yeah. We go in and I give her my comm and then she does whatever she needs to do, right? Okay. Sounds good.
And to change the permissions on that ID, you have a pile of 12d6 extra dice to roll, and it's not going to be that hard to add that extra permission in. It's just, you didn't do it in the beginning because that's not what you were asked to do.
Right.
Right. Okay.
Because we didn't know. But now we know.
I mean, technically, I would only need 6 more successes to make it. Oh, I guess that's 4 to 5. The 18 successes would be 4 to 5. To make it a 6, it would need to be 24. I can make it a 6.
No. You still have to go to 5 and then go to 6.
Right.
You can't skip 5.
Yeah.
5 wants to be remembered too.
So, wait, I'm confused. What does that have to do with getting...
She understands.
Okay.
Sorry, that's like, so at some points there will be computer lingo that she gets, and then there's going to be fixer lingo that you get, and they're like, what are you talking about? Don't worry about it. That's how it's going to boil down to.
Okay.
You know? It's like when Red sits there and goes, I just got finished summoning the spirit. It totally gave me some toxic benefits. What? That sounds bad. No, it's good. That doesn't sound good.
What?
I'm on the phone with you, and you haven't given me an answer yet.
Yes, I can do it.
Let's see, how much is this? Maybe 500? I think
Sure.
500. Because we shouldn't run into any problems.
Right. You mean you got a legit reason to be there?
Mm-hmm.
Security's not on any kind of amped. You didn't see anything that said there was warnings or an issue going on. Like, you didn't meet any security going through. You go maybe later in a few hours from now, you might not see any issues with security to begin with.
Yeah.
You know?
Because it's getting late.
If you go in with a troll who's carrying 2 big katanas and a minigun, you're going to run into issues.
Yes. Okay. See, so I'm outside, and let's see, so where do you want to meet up?
Soy box?
Okay.
You were in your shower. We skipped the whole soy buck so that you could do the apartment thing.
Oh, yeah, so
Right.
I'm going to the apartment now?
Yeah, now we have the opportunity for that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was planning on calling Odysseus. I don't know if she wants 2 people in her house.
But you could still call him on your way to
Okay,
the
that
place.
sounds fair, yeah. Okay.
go ahead, come over. I'll be out of the shower.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit.
Hey.
Okay. I'll start heading over there, and I will call Odysseus. Ring, 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 phone call.
And that's exactly what his phone sounds like.
My work phone.
Just because I don't want to spoil anything or kind of give you an idea of what happens after what you got finished doing, you're at a place where there are things going on that, so it makes it where you don't want to answer your phone and have a lot of background noise going on. So you would probably get your phone and move yourself from wherever you're at before you answered it or have to call that person back.
If there is a quiet place nearby, I'll go there real quick.
Where the screaming isn't.
So you call, but he doesn't pick up. As you're driving, you're about to put your phone down, phone goes off.
Okay, I will answer it. Hello?
Oh, Odysseus here. I missed your call.
Hey, Odysseus, are you free tonight?
I'm out of character. Max, am I free tonight?
The situation has come to a nice level where you can step away, and it's probably advisable to give yourself some, room to move around and still seem like you're a living individual and not turned into a hermit because of situations. So getting out and being sociable might be a good idea.
And away from the screams.
I'm not saying.
Yeah, I'm definitely free tonight.
Okay.
What do you need?
Well, I need an extra pair of eyes and maybe and an exit strategy.
Is this a low-key exit strategy or a full-on firepower exit strategy?
Gosh, if it's full on, we're all gonna be dead. So let's keep it low-key.
Okay.
I would prefer that very much. I can give you some more details in a little bit, because I have some notes, and, I'd like to tell both of you at once, because I'm getting Zoe in on this too. But, I can give you 500, so get us in there and out without any problems.
How much time do I have before the job starts, or we meet?
Maybe an hour. At the Soybucks downtown on 52nd.
So out of character again, is that enough time for me to go by my apartment, or do I just need to take a bum bath wherever I am and get there?
You're going to probably have to take a bum bath where you're at, and most of your important gear is probably still with you because of reasons.
Okay.
I don't want to bring... I was just going to bring my 2 pistols.
Uh-huh.
Since she said low-key.
Yeah.
So
What suit of armor are you going to bring?
Well, I was actually thinking about wearing one of my Mr. Mishu-san suits.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that one's fine.
Okay. And, you can always say that that's not enough time, if you need a little bit more time to get stuff situated.
Yeah, I just wanted to check to see how much time I would need.
When we left off with your character, what suit of armor were you wearing?
I was wearing my, armored coat. No, my great coat over, my armored vest and a couple other things.
I think he was militaried out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will say that you haven't had a chance to get that replaced, so that one, if you want to make a statement and show up with extra bullet holes, that's an option for you. But if you don't want to look like you've recently been through anything, I wouldn't wear that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like a miniature rewind. I would probably say we're going into an arcology, just trying to get into somebody's house, get some information, and get out. The Fukushima.
Okay.
If you're familiar.
Vaguely. I think an hour and a half I can meet you.
Okay, that's fine. Well then I will see you there. At the Soybucks. And 52nd downtown.
I'll be there.
Thanks, Odysseus. I'll see you then.
Right, I'll hang up.
Yeah, hanging up. Boop.
So, I was excited when we decided to do this because I'm going to enjoy this next little part. So you're outside, you're in the rain, you turn your phone off, you walk over to the door, you open it up, and as you're walking in, this dim lit room And you know you're not alone, so you reach over and grab the pipe wrench off the desk and say, all right, we can do this again. I need to know some information. And then the door's coming to a shut behind. I figured at this point, that's where we'd be in that progress.
Okay.
Nice.
So much screaming.
So I can imagine, he's standing when the cut scene would come over, and he's standing in the rain. His hand's got blood on it, and he's wearing messed up looking pants. He's got I don't know if I don't know game mechanics wise if you got injured during the whole event. So, but I'm pretty sure some of the blood that you have on you isn't yours.
Yeah. This is going to be a running theme. I might have to get one of those butcher's aprons.
They don't cost too much.
Oh my gosh.
You could make some out of the skins of the people that you bully.
Whoa. That went dark.
Let's just roll that back, Sarah.
I'm sorry, I thought you wanted this to be like dark and gritty Shadowrun.
Yeah, but that's not real, man. That's like full on psychosis. We don't want to go down that road.
I haven't slipped that far down the rabbit hole yet.
Oh, okay.
My plan would be to go back, change into the suit, get the pistols, and at least wash my hands and face.
Okay. Sounds good. You drive the needed 30 minutes or so before you get to the Duskin building.
Yeah.
2 big, orange, purple. Hop in, start riding the elevator up.
13th floor.
Yep.
Okay.
Duskin buildings, that's really nice. Not as, you're probably on the same level of the arcology you were just in some respects. But the Duskin building houses a lot of different varieties of individuals, executives from all makes and manners. It's got a really nice security setup. So when you walk in, she's already logged you in as being a visitor.
Okay.
So the security sits there, and as you come walking forward, I'm assuming you'd have your Johnston running.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, hello, Dr. Johnston. Floor 13, apartment, they sit there and say, I forgot your character's fake sin that the apartment's under.
Laura Norris.
Miss Norris is looking to see you. Have a good night.
Thank you. I'll go up into the elevator, press number 13.
You ride up.
Yeah.
Heads-up displays along the wall, and basically like a tom-tom system kind of lights up and lets you know which way you need to go. Because there's no signs that say 400 to 445 that way. Nothing like that. It's just this way, Miss Johnston.
Okay. So, yeah, I'll go to there and knock on the door.
Before you have a chance to knock on the door, you hear the door unlock.
Oh.
And it does that creepy
Alright. I will walk in.
Alright, as you walk in, it's a nice little foyer area. The kitchen sits immediately off to the left-hand side. You go a short distance and there's a dining room off to the right-hand side. It's a nice dining room. There's still a bunch of boxes and whatnot pressed up against the wall. You can see a living room area with a 2-piece in there and instructions, and so that you can definitely tell there's a lot of things that are being built and whatnot. Looks like there's 2 off-side bedrooms. This is kind of nice. Sitting on the edge of the island, which has got a black marble top on it, is a small black cat sitting on the edge of that marble island, staring at you, squinting. It makes like a displeasing meow sound.
I'm still getting dressed, by the way.
Okay. Zoe, you there?
The cat sits there and paws midair, then rubs it on its face.
Well, I'll close the door.
Alright, you hear it lock behind you.
Okay. Well, hopefully the cat's not about to murder me. Hello?
Oh, I'll be right out. Just putting on some pants.
Okay. I will walk forward into the house, into the apartment.
The cat's trying to reach out for you.
Okay, I'll pet the cat.
Okay. It starts doing like little nibbles onto your hand as you're trying to pet at it. Then it just falls out, grabs your hand, and starts biting in with claws.
Oh no, I wouldn't even let it get that far.
Alright, you pull your hand back?
Yeah. Oh no. So, yeah, I'll look around the apartment.
Okay.
And avoid the cat.
It's pretty spacious. It's really nice. I mean, he's got a nice setup.
Very cool. Okay.
So I was pretty quiet.
Hmm.
I don't think you ever saw her last apartment.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
So, just waiting.
All right. As you're waiting, your cell phone, your comlink, Sonny's comlink, clicks off, and it does a particular buzz that lets you know Nancy's sending you a message.
Okay, I'll look at it.
It sits there, and you, as you look at it, you see it's a scrolling of text. Prior protocol firewall activated. Protocol security defense mechanisms activated.
Oh,
Encrypting necessary files. You see it flying through your phone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay. Well, this is like
Yeah.
I've seen it before. I
You
know
know,
what it
yeah.
is. Okay.
I have pants on now.
Probably best to turn that off.
Are you going to shut your phone down?
Yeah.
Okay. You shut the phone down. Peculiar enough, the cat's staring at you. Like nosing at the air towards you.
You're like, what are you looking at?
And it answers back. Like this like pathetic sound.
So, and this is just for like, I guess background. I would have picked an apartment that has like a wall screen.
Uh-huh.
So if I wanted to like display anything or whatever, so Cat could,
Plays games on the big screen?
yeah, play its games on the, have access to a very large wall monitor if it needed to. So it
Sure.
could be,
Within seconds of the phone being turned off, Zoe's coming out, getting her pants on, and the large wall monitor clicks to life. The cat jumps down, rushes past you, and runs over to the big wall monitor and staring at it. You see the same coding lines that were on your phone, similar in design. You don't know shit about
Nope.
computer language, but you see the cat begin staring at it, and shit starts to appear. You see Cat immediately jump down, access the program, and begin opening up her video game. At this point in time, she's gone back to coding. It's a she, right? She.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
She goes back to coding because her new entertainment has decided to turn off its phone. Bored already.
So bored. Why
Exactly.
don't...
Okay, so I walk out, drying my hair the rest of the way. Signature. Hey, Sunny.
Hey. Nice apartment.
You got in all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tons better than the direct hole I used to live in. Pretty bad. Anyway, you got your, the phone?
Yes, I do. Do you want to take care of it now?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get that all the way.
Okay. I called Odysseus too. Obviously I didn't tell him to come here. But we're gonna meet him in like an hour at the Soy Bucks on 52nd.
Okay. That's fine.
It's a central location.
Central location. Central location.
Alright, you got your 12 dice from that file information. You need to move it up to a 5. How many successes is it to go from a 4 to a 5?
So the one that I have, it doesn't give me for 5. It gives me a 4 to 5 range.
Yeah, 4 and 5 are the same thing.
Oh,
18. So you need to do a 1, then a 2, then a 3, then a 4. That kind of progress, but we're jumping ahead and saying that because you have all this extra stuff, you can just buy some successes.
Okay. 5, 6.
Do I get my edge back?
Have you had a chance to rest for at least a day?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
Okay. I didn't know how that works.
You need a lot of time to get your edge back, especially if you have a really large edge pool. But, a good 8-hour rest will get that edge back.
Okay.
Wow, I have just enough dice. It used all of this.
Oh, wow.
How many dice? Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can buy 8 successes?
I let that fly. I mean, it's nowhere near what I'd like it to be, so it's going to be a level 4 ID with executive status, an executive doctor status onto it.
Okay.
We'll just say that's...
I mean, it only has to get us up there one time.
One time.
I mean, I can roll all of these.
But you also can get 2 more dice in there from your analytical mind because it's like working a puzzle, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can hot sim in for another 2, right?
Yep.
And then you have Yeah, so that gives you 4 extra. That's another success. So you could buy 9.
Yeah. You want me to roll and give you all the successes?
It's your call.
Yeah, you're gonna do that?
Get ready to pick up dice.
Yay!
It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9.
Yes.
I just rolled 9.
Did you get 6s to reroll successes? Were you gonna do that?
Like blow an edge on it.
I didn't know if you were gonna do that.
Actually, yeah, that would be better. Just because
How much edge are you going to use?
just 1.
Okay, so...
That way I can reroll successes.
Yeah.
Reroll 6s, and then I won't have a limit. I have 6 successes.
You are rolling an extra dice for the edge, right? Okay.
10 successes.
10 successes.
Alright, so... It more than half meets what I want, so I'm going to say we're good. You think it's going to hold up, but under scrutiny, that might break pretty quickly, especially executive level status. So,
Okay.
that takes you about as you're sitting there typing away, just she logs in, she leans back in her chair, she starts fiddling with it for a minute, you see she's doing stuff and whatnot, and after probably about a good 40 minutes of her sitting there, zoned back out, I guess you're just hanging out, texting Terrence.
Yeah. Letting Odysseus know that we might be a little late. So you have some more time to get pretty.
I would have told Zoe there's like drinks in the fridge if she wants anything, or
Okay.
just make yourself at home.
Alright, I'll do that, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll probably, text Terrence, perhaps. See what he's up to.
He sends you a message back, shows you a picture of him sitting at a table with Edgy and 2 other guys you don't know. He's smiling. They're all seem to be drinking beers and having chips and dip and some wings and stuff at like a Hooter-esque style eatery.
I'm gonna send a picture of me with the strange cat looking at the
camera?
No, it's like doing
this
weird coding thing, yeah.
Alright, so you start doing like this, the cat turns its head looking over its shoulder at you.
I'm taking the picture.
Squinty eye.
You're like, this is what I'm watching.
He texts back, and is that cat watching someone code?
Apparently that cat is coding.
No.
No, I'm just saying, that's what Zoe says.
No, cats can't code.
She says it's some blackberry cat or something. I don't even know what that means. But then again, I just saw a ghoul for the first time yesterday. So
cats that can do computer code, I think that's made up.
I mean, well, didn't you just say that there's a lot of strange things out there? Isn't this one of those things?
He responds back, alright, so apparently I made a mistake, and Chummy just told me that there's such thing as a blackberry cat.
Oh. Okay.
Chummy's the guy with the bald head in the picture.
Gotcha. Friends from work?
Yep, friends from work. Okay. Decided to take my employees out for dinner.
Oh, you're so kind and generous.
Yep. Alright, so she comes out of it, and if you wander the apartment, the cat will follow you.
Well, I'm not gonna, do a lot of
Even
wandering.
if you go into the kitchen.
But yeah, I'm going to the kitchen. I'm gonna do, surface wanderings with my eyes and all that kind of stuff. See if there's anything really strange other than the cat, obviously. Let's see what other weird things she's into. So I know what I'm getting myself into by coming to her house.
It's really just the cat.
It's kind of sad. There's not even magazines or books, no pictures on the wall yet, just a bunch of cardboard boxes. So she pops out. You done?
Okay. I think I got it.
Excellent. Well, are you ready to head out?
Yeah, let me just grab my jacket. I need my gun.
No, Odysseus is taking care of that.
Okay.
I mean, unless you really want to, but I would say don't do it.
Okay.
I mean, this isn't a place where we're going to shoot people.
Right.
That is not anywhere on my top 5 list of things to do in that arcology, so.
Cool. Okay. So before we go, is there any way I can, like, prep, like, look through the papers and everything about get a little extra, information on the security there?
No,
From
this
those
is personnel
documents?
files. There's nothing on here about security. There are security clearance codes for different apartments and whatnot for the different buildings this is involved.
But they're also like 10 years old.
Also 10 years old, so
Okay.
if you had spent some time reading them or had them with you, you could toss out names, be like, oh yeah, I used to live here when so-and-so was a security guard. Yeah, that was some time ago. He was a good guy. Bullshit your way through stuff that way.
Okay.
But as of, for everything else now, 10 years old, it's kind of like outdated.
Okay. Does it look like there's method to their madness in the security codes and stuff like that?
That would be a logic plus computer theory, and you can use your analytical mind in there. What's your computer theory at? Do you have security protocols or?
Yeah, I have matrix security.
Alright, you can use that.
Operating system, matrix security. Yay, 4 extra dice. Ooh, that one's better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 successes.
Yeah. In fact, I'll allow you to get an extra 4 dice to roll toward the executive dice roll.
Ooh, 3 extra successes.
Puts the total to 13 now. So, yeah. So while you were into it, you realized the security code had a certain pattern to it, and you estimated what it would be about now, 10 years later. Is it good? Maybe. It might fly. Looks like part of the security code was a date, so there's that. As long as they haven't changed how they do their security systems. You feel pretty confident about it. I mean, 13 successes, right?
Yeah. I like it.
All right.
Okay.
You and Zoe are able to get to the Starbucks on 52nd before Odysseus shows up.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I hope I haven't spoiled the surprise for you, John.
I don't think you have.
No, definitely not.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know who's in there.
Yeah.
I hope it's an old lady, though.
All right. The Soy Bucks at 52nd is on a corner. It is a pretty powerful, heavy raindroppy night as a motorcycle pulls up into one of the street-lined parking spots, not too far up the road from it.
Okay.
Odysseus, you're there. Go ahead and describe your actions. We're going to be playing from the point of view that Sunny and Zoe have already arrived, had a chance to gather drinks, and are now waiting for their associate to show up.
Now waiting for good friend Odysseus. Going on an adventure.
After I park the bike, I'll head up to the Soy Bucks. How reflective are the windows?
Pretty reflective.
Like, the outside.
You mean being able to see in or they see out?
Well, no, how well would I see myself in the mirror?
Well, if you imagine walking by, it's dark outside and there's light on the inside, so you'll probably see a shadow of yourself, but not like of good reflection.
But in the glass of the bus stop you have to walk by.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, as I walk past the bus stop, I'll just look towards it just to make sure that I'm put together and there's no red on me.
Of course.
or brown.
Yeah, you check yourself out. Yeah, that's your call, what they're going to see. So what I want you to do is describe what happens next, what they see when you walk in, because,
this is your entrance.
This is your entrance.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
John Cena!
So I will, I'll discreetly check myself out in the reflective bus stop, make sure there's no red on me. And as I come into the Starbucks, I'll just kind of, carefully put my hair back down to the side, get the rain off my face, and look normal.
No outstanding red marks from a wound or something visible?
Well, I hope.
Maybe you're favoring one leg over the other?
You got like a cut on your face that's got some bandages over it?
Yeah.
Be creative.
Okay. So yeah, there's some haphazardly placed bandages over a cut on my jawline, and might have a slight limp, favoring my right leg, but nothing crippling.
And what are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing my my nice gray Ishusan suit.
That's the waterproof one, right?
Yes. Yeah. Waterproof and armored.
Very nice.
Yep. And I'm gonna get myself a double soy espresso, because that's what I do when I go to Soybucks.
In real life, too.
So that's what you ladies see as he comes in. You saw him park the motorcycle, walk down the sidewalk up to the front, so it's pretty all well lit.
Yeah. Well, I guess when he sits down, what happened to your face?
Oh, the razor slipped.
Do you use a straight razor?
I do. It's a very fine art.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm still mastering it.
Okay.
Okay, John, now this
He's staring at my phone.
Yeah, you're staring at your phone. All right, John, I need you to make a logic plus perception. And since Sarah is staring at her phone, Zoe gets to make a logic plus perception. This is all about character building at this point in time, so I see this as enjoyable.
Yeah.
Not like it's going to create a strange situation, but it's definitely going to portray characters in an interesting manner.
Okay.
5 successes.
5 successes for me too, yeah.
Awesome. I guess you're rolling on roll 20?
Yeah, I am.
Then I will slide on this. I will join in too. Okay. If you made 5 successes, then that means you made sure to clean the blood out from underneath your fingernails.
Excellent.
So yeah, Sarah, you wouldn't have, if you made more success than him, he would have missed some blood under his fingernails, but you were very sure about taking care of as much as possible.
You have one of those little nail scrubber brushes?
Yeah.
Just use that over my whole body.
No. Oh my goodness, no.
Well, sometimes you gotta really exfoliate.
Yeah, that.
Some lava soap.
Take off that epidermis.
I just need 3 layers of skin, right? 3 layers of dermis? That's all you need.
Alright, so they're all here.
Okay. So, I'm gonna take out my thing, and, just like, go ahead and say a little something, both of you.
A little something, both of you.
Nerd.
2 lights come on.
Great, thank you. So, long story short, one of the men that I am being employed to find is trying to leave. I don't know where he's going. I don't know if he's already gone. But I do know that he keeps paper records in his apartment inside the arcology that might give me, hopefully, some clue as to where he went and when he left. I really need to get in there, and the longer it takes for me to get that information, the harder it is going to be for me to find him. So, I called you two. I don't anticipate problems at all. The security that I saw was minimal. Just like a fat security mall cop walking around the promenade. That's all I saw. There's cameras. Pretty much everywhere on the base floor. On the 14th floor, they have them in every corner, and they usually have them a couple angled in the center of the hallway to keep track of all the other doors and the comings and goings from the various apartments there. So we might need to do a feedback loop for some of the security cameras when we get onto the 14th floor.
Okay.
I don't think you really need to do anything on the base floor or even the, I didn't see a camera in an elevator, but it's probably hidden from, behind the glass or something. I need to get in I need to do some searching. I need a couple extra eyes to help me search because it's paper files. It's not going to be stick a data jack in and get all the information. So if you guys are willing to help me out, I'll definitely pay you each 500. And I really don't want to shoot anybody tonight.
Okay.
That's going to complicate things in a way that I'm not prepared to handle.
Well, I certainly won't shoot anybody if we don't have to.
What kind of, what information do you need from me? I can give you a layout of the 14th floor and point out where I saw the cameras, if that helps.
So if you show me the layout, I'll take a picture of it.
Okay.
And then put it in my deck, mark out digitally where all the cameras are and where they would kind of focus, where they would be, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And where the specific door that we're going is.
Okay.
On the map.
Yeah, so I'll draw it out on a napkin.
Okay.
Because that's what I got right now. Napkin and pen.
Okay.
And we'll mark all of the places where I saw the video cameras, and the side from basically the hotel, not the hotel, the elevator, and all of the side of the building that matters to us, and the promenade, and, not the promenade, the courtyard area and all that kind of stuff. So,
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically one half of it, because she didn't really go over to the other half of the floor, so, yeah. I'm assuming it's probably mirrored.
From the stairs to the promenade area, elevator area,
Yeah.
and down around the corner. So
Yeah. That's what I did. So that's what I draw.
you input that into your computer, get in the next necessary information, so you guys are hanging out while you're typing away on your deck.
Mm-hmm.
John, what
Okay.
is Odysseus doing to keep himself busy?
I imagine trying to think of what other questions I need to ask whoever I'm asking questions to.
Texting over more questions to the interrogator. Hey, did you think of this? What about this?
So you just have a distant look on your face at this point in time. While she's doing stuff, you're like staring at the wall, looking at the baubles and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that my mind might still be in that warehouse. Just slightly.
Odysseus, are you okay?
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I'll sip some of my espresso.
Alright. I will have you know I am a professional psychiatrist. If you do need to have somebody to talk to, I would more than happy set up an appointment for you.
Keep that in mind.
Cause you had that weird look in your eye.
1,000-mile stare.
The 1,000-mile stare.
Okay. Alright, did you want to do anything, Zoe, as far as it goes other than setting up this map so that it's already inlaid into your system?
These apartments, they're like rentable to the public, right?
No.
They're not?
No.
These are arcology people. These are Fukushima.
Fukushima.
Yeah, they're Fukushima housing. It's like the whole community housing for the corporation.
Okay, so they wouldn't have like any floor plans, like apartment floor plans, not like floor plans for the things.
They would have floor plans publicly accessible. They're going to have floor plans for the building itself for fire departments. Most arcologies have their own fire departments, but they cannot staff a fire department successfully, so they have a tendency to also subcontract out to local fire departments, and they need to have an access to that data and information out on the net. So what they'll do is contract like for so many floors to a fire department locally, and they're responsible for those floors. But places that are more secure, you might not find that out there in the net.
Okay. So
you'd
but
be running
floor
a-
plans for the apartments.
Yeah, that stuff, that would be out there. That would
Okay.
be something you could get access to.
Okay.
Okay,
You're just going to need to
I
make
wanna-
a...
go ahead.
I was going to say you just need to make a matrix perception roll to find it.
Okay. Six yeses. What?
Yeah, sure. You're able to find the layout of the apartment based upon the floor, the location. It looks to be a 7-bedroom
Jesus
apartment,
fucking Christ.
2.5 bath, indoor pool. Yeah, that sounds executive enough, right?
That's
For one
insanely executive.
Yeah, it's supposed
That's
to be.
Craziness.
That's what they want their employees to feel, that they're incredibly pampered.
Right. So I will be a little surprised because I guess it's bigger on the inside. Seeing that there's a bunch of rooms there, it was like, I'm assuming that we're looking for either a home office or, a library, some place where, filing cabinets, something that's going to stand out. I doubt that he's going to keep stuff in a bedroom. I don't think that's where we would start looking anyway.
Okay.
But you got a layout so that you guys know, hey, we don't have to worry about the kitchen.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about the pool room.
We don't have to explore to find out where everything is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which will increase your dice for perception tests.
Yay! Awesome. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
I'll chug down the rest of my quadruple espresso.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm kidding. I'm having heart palpitations while we're doing so. No, I'm kidding.
Thanks for listening to the original Box Set Shadowrun podcast. Our runners will pick up where we left off next week. In the meantime, you can connect with us via Facebook or YouTube to check out actual play videos of the original box set playing Shadowrun and other tabletop RPGs. You can also swing by our website at originalboxset.com and check out our gaming calendar, additional information about our games, and images that inspire our worlds and characters. And if you're enjoying our work, please consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/originalboxset so that we can continue to bring you this podcast as well as other great actual plays and entertainment. Today's featured music is titled Epic Song from Alpha Brutal, and trust me, the whole song is pretty epic, so check it out. We'll catch you next week, chummers. And now for all this legal dreck. Original Box Set is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial 4.0 International License. You can share us, but please give us credit. The Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership over the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sounds, audio, video, and/or any proprietary material used in connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to Original Box Set, that's us, to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and/or any proprietary materials for promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with Original Box Set in any official capacity whatsoever. Oh my goodness, that's so much. Okay, bye.